Take 5. 5 times now. Let's see if the 5th time is the good time to make this video. Oh my gosh, what is going on here today? I just want to talk about crime. I just want to talk about true crime and this case in Whitesburg, Kentucky. Why is this so difficult? Hello, welcome into my channel. Nice to see you here today. Come in. We got stuff to talk about. We have a case out of Kentucky with a sheriff allegedly shooting a judge in judge's chambers at the county courthouse, where also the sheriff has his office there. Small town of about 1,800 people. So yes, everyone's going to know everyone else in the town. That's just how it is. You can't help it. You know, we don't have that in a big city where everyone knows everyone intimately like these small towns. Well, what do we know so far? Well, so far we know former Sheriff Sean Stines quit his job. He resigned from his job as sheriff, obviously, right? I mean, being a sheriff is an elected position. You don't just earn your way up to sheriff. You have to be elected on a ballot by the community. So everyone's going to know the sheriff. And in a small town, how many judges are there in this tiny town? Probably not many. Probably no more than a handful is my guess. So we have Judge Mullins allegedly shot and killed by Sean Stines in judge's chambers after the two went to lunch. So we have these two gentlemen along with some other people at the Street Side Grill and Bar in Whitesburg. Looks like a nice little restaurant there in town. Small town. So Sean Stines, the sheriff, is allowed to carry his weapon in the county courthouse building. He's allowed to do that, so it should be of no surprise or shock that he had a weapon on him. So what happened in the chambers? Well, funny you ask. It's all on video. So do we still have to say allegedly shot and killed Judge Mullins? It's on video. Innocent till proven guilty. Well, does the video cross that out? We see him do it. There's a full-blown video of him murdering the judge. Well, what happened? They went to lunch. They came back to continue what it sounds like a conversation that started in the bar and grill. The sheriff asks the judge, "Can I borrow your phone to call my daughter?" Yeah, here you go. Judge hands over his phone. Well, the sheriff's daughter's phone number was already in and saved in the judge's phone. Well, what's wrong with that? Small town, everybody knows everybody. Well, the daughter's a minor, okay? The daughter is a minor. She's underage. Why the heck would this man have this child's phone number in his phone? Now, I am psychic, as I say, but I'll tell you, I don't think it takes a psychic to make a judgment on who Judge Mullins was. I'm sorry. This is self-preservation. We get these gut instincts for a reason. It's for protection, for our own safety. If you have a look at this man, Judge Mullins, they say, don't judge a book by its cover. Well, I'm sorry. I do judge a book by its cover a lot of times. And like I said, you don't need to be a psychic to kind of make some assumptions on this man. He looks like a Catholic priest or something. Do you understand what I'm saying? Do you understand what I'm implying? Now, we're not supposed to say negative things about people who are past because they can't defend themselves. Well, He's got an open invitation here with me if he wants to come in. And I do have a spirit coming in. Ugh. Honestly, I don't like channeling people who give me the creeps. This guy, Judge Mullins, gives me the creeps. I mean, I'm sorry you're murdered, sir, but I have a strong suspicion he was not somebody with integrity. Now, there's talk that the reason there's a camera in his office, in his chamber, is because there had been a situation, allegedly, in his chambers previously with a staffer, so they had to put a camera in the office to keep an eye on everything. Well, that's a problem. Look, I'm a human. I have feelings and emotions. I'm sorry for the family of Judge Mullins and his wife. I really am. It's an awful thing to witness. It's an awful thing to have happen, and you have to go to court, and you have to look at the person who did it, etc., etc. Awful. I don't wish that upon anyone. There's a couple things, though. We'll find out. I'm sure we'll find out what exactly Judge Mullins was allegedly killed. Why? Well, we know the sheriff said after he did what he did, he told the arresting officers, just be fair to me, guys. And you know what? He was trying to kidnap my wife and my daughter. Just hang on a minute. Just relax. It's all going to come out in the open. I'm paraphrasing. Let's all just calm down. So they were trying to kidnap my wife and daughter. And I was, okay, well, hello. The light just went out. I got spirits here, you guys. I got spirits, and they're saying yes. They're confirming with me. Yes. Could you turn my light back on? Ooh, I hate when I ask spirit to do something and they do it. It just freaks me out. Okay, I'm going to turn the light back on. It's my little ring light. Oh, okay. Okay. You're broken? Spirit, you can't be breaking my stuff. Okay, well, I'm out of light. I'll have to look at that later. We have a couple things going on. Whatever this issue was before that required a camera to be in the judge's chambers, was that dealt with? What was that? It sounds like it wasn't dealt with the proper way. So that bothers me. That whole situation bothers me. So we have the video of this murder. The courtroom gasped and screamed and cried when they saw the video. The widow was there. She watched her husband get killed. So, is this a case of innocent until proven guilty still? We have video. How do you apply the laws, the justice laws, in this case? Innocent until proven guilty. Well, in my opinion, the video is kind of guilt, right? We see the sheriff. It looks like he pulls the trigger 2 to 3 times. He goes to leave the office. Before he leaves the office, he turns around and does it 2 more times. So my understanding is they're going to look at trying to say this was a crime of passion, which you're just overcome with emotion and upset because of something this person did. It kind of looks premeditated to me. I don't know. I guess we have to wait and see what the evidence is and talk to people and see what comes out. But the man clearly did it. He believes his wife and daughter were in some sort of trouble. Here's what I wanted to say, which I had almost forgotten because I'm being bothered here a little bit. When I saw a picture of Judge Mullins yesterday, my husband walked by and I said, "Hey, have you heard about this case? Do you know anything? Do you know this? Because this is a crazy case." And so he didn't know, he hadn't heard about the case yet. So I just kind of gave him a quick rundown. And I said, "I think what the situation is." He goes, "Wait, don't say anything." He goes, "I'm going to tell you what I think." Okay. So he tells me what he thinks, which is exactly what I'm thinking. And that is, this Judge Mullins is somehow involved in something in the background, whether it be religion-wise or, these crazy cult-type groups of people that gang up together and have their own little community. I don't know how to say this. We've seen these communities where there's one man in charge and they have 10 wives and they all live on a compound and they're brainwashed. I'm really feeling the brainwashing attempt. That's what I want to say. I am feeling some trickery by Judge Mullins. Trickery? Really, Audrey? Trickery? Yes. Trickery. I'm really looking forward to continuing to keep an eye on this case to see what comes up. So how do we feel about these vigilantes who take matters into their own hands? How do we feel about that? This guy's not the first guy. This Sean Stein's the sheriff. He's not the first person to take law into his own hands. But we're not supposed to one-off each other. We're not supposed to take someone's life away from them. So it looks like they're trying to get rid of the murder one charge and have it be something closer to a manslaughter charge. So I think every state has a little bit different definition of those terms. I think this case is going to explode with emotion. So I will continue to discuss this case for sure, absolutely, because I want to know how our system works. How does this work? It's on video. Why is he still considered? Why does he have to be innocent till proven guilty? Explain that to me. Explain that to me, because I'm not understanding it at all. Okay. All right. Well, I got other videos to talk about, you guys. We got Coburger I still need to talk about. We have the Delphi murders. I still need to talk about that. I do for my own sanity. I need to talk about Dickie Allen. So I'm going to try and get those videos made. Hopefully I don't have Spirit interrupting me for those videos. I'll see you guys real soon. Take care. Ciao. Be safe.